Ultimately, what was the issue that forced the Chiefs to let Dorsey go?
Well, as much as anything else, Aaron, it was the contract, and these things break down sometimes, especially, and there's an underlying thing here where general managers aren't paid the same as coaches are. And there's been push from certain people on that side to get the level of pay up to a level up to the point where it's a little closer to what coaches make. They haven't been able to do that. So I think money was an issue here. There's also, the kind of the thing that's been lingering out there, which is that he potentially could eventually want to go to Green Bay. And, it's just a contract negotiation that went in the wrong direction. They reassess things. They extend Andy Reid. Now John Dorsey's gone. It's something that I can tell you caught a lot of people in NFL circles off guard, more so than almost any story I can remember.
It was very surprising to see the headline hit last week. Now he's one of the league's hottest general managers as far as his recent record goes. He's on the market. What's next for John Dorsey?
Well, a lot of times, the hard thing, Aaron, is that for guys who come out of those positions, there isn't a natural progression backward. Like a lot of times you see where head coaches go and they're automatically going to be an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator somewhere else. It's harder for general managers to go back to being a pro director or being a college director. And a lot of times you'll see them take these positions, senior personnel executive somewhere. And, then it'll take a couple of years for them to get back into the mix for GM jobs. I think because of the way this went down, Dorsey's a little bit of a different case. The other thing that helps him is that tree that he's a part of, they're everywhere now in the NFL. That Ron Wolf, Ted Thompson tree. You've got John Schneider in Seattle. You've got Reggie McKenzie in Oakland. Until recently, you had Scott McCloughan in Washington. And so there are guys who are a part of that tree all over the place. And that should give him soft landing somewhere. Now, could he land back in Green Bay? I think it's a little crowded there, with guys like Brian Gutekunst and Elliott Wolf sitting right underneath Ted Thompson, Russ Ball also. But there's certainly enough members of that Ron Wolf tree across the NFL now where if he wants to work in 2016, I think he'll find a place to work.